Let's cut the bullshit and let's set the record straight. Let me show them how it should be done. Let me do things my way. Fuck AFTVFC. You have no idea what you have started. Hello boys and girls, so it's the player ratings outside the Emirates and we won again. But we always win at the Emirates. It's away from home that I actually worry. 2-0 against Napoli. Now before the game, I would have took that all day long. I would have took 1-0 without conceding that away goal. But on the balance of play, I'm actually disappointed because this tie should be over. I'm not exaggerating when I say we could have had 5, 6 or 7 goals in this game. If it wasn't the goalkeeper, it was the misses. Aaron Ramsey in the second half only has to tap it in the empty net and he blazes it over into the top tier. It felt very reminiscent to the Atletico Madrid game in the semi-final last year where we had so many chances and then we went and shot ourselves in the foot. Tonight, we didn't actually shoot ourselves in the foot because we didn't concede that away goal. But I tell you something, in Naples next week, it's going to be a hell of a lot different to here. The atmosphere is going to be hostile. It's going to be a crazy, crazy night. And this is where we need some of our boys to turn into men. Because if we don't, it can very, very easily come unstuck. If they score a goal in the opening 20 minutes, then things could start to go wrong. And we will end up coming back to nights like tonight and saying, why didn't we take our chances? Why didn't we score that goal? I hope it doesn't come back to bite us in the arse. I really do think that we could go there with the right mindset next week, based on the fact that it's Unai Emery and he loves this competition. There is one other thing that's concerning me though, and that's the fact we have to play Watford on Monday night. The FA, Premier League, Sky, everybody that's involved in putting us on a Monday night 3 days before we have to travel to Naples is an absolute shambles. We should not be doing that. We should be playing on Sunday minimum. And it's an absolute farce. They're not thinking about the team. They're not thinking about the players. They're thinking about what kind of views they're going to get. And it's an absolute joke. But if Unai Emery juggles things right, if he gets the balance right, because Monday's a massive game, let's remember that. But if he does get the balance right and he ends up, getting it right for the game on Thursday, then it's, I think we're going to go there and score a goal, to be honest with you. If we do score one in Naples, then they're going to need 4. That's how key the away goal could be. So with that said, I'm going to get into the player ratings. In goal, Cech. And do you know what? It was quite a comfortable night for him, to be honest with you. The couple of chances that Napoli did have, they were awful misses. But I felt we changed our style of play tonight. He didn't really play out from the back. He was clearing his lines a lot, and I think that's because he's not as good as Leno in that respect. But he was solid and he did what he had to do, so I'll give him a 7 for tonight. Moving into the back three, Socrates done what he had to do. Solid, commanding, couple of shaky moments, but yeah, they kept Napoli out and we would have took that at the start of the game. So I'm going to give Socrates a 7 as well. Alongside him was Koscielny, and you know what, that was a good performance from him. Captain's performance, and yeah, same as Socrates, was commanding, did what he had to do. And I'm going to give him a 7 as well. Alongside him, Nacho Monreal. And the best thing about Nacho tonight was that he never got exposed like he did in the Everton game, because he was getting in all sorts of problems in that game. He was getting exposed down the channels, but tonight it didn't happen. So again, I'm going to go with a 7. Yeah, I am actually with this one. Going to move into the central midfield and Lucas Torreira. And for me, he was one of my man of the matches. I thought he was absolutely superb tonight. He ran himself into the ground. He hasn't played in a very long time, and that showed when he went down with cramp. And yeah, he was breaking everything up. First to the tackle, doing this, doing that. So I'm going to give an 8 for his performance tonight. Alongside him, we're going to go with Aaron Ramsey was in there. And again, scores, puts a performance in. And it raises that question as to why we are letting him go, why he's leaving for nothing. But also on the flip side, he missed a couple of chances tonight. But he did get that all-important first goal. But his work rate and everything else he done, he was really, really good. So I'm going to give him a 8 for tonight. Next player, we have Meza Azul, and another solid performance. His work rate was superb. I think him coming off was tactical from Unai Emery. I've got no problems with that. But what he did do in the time when he was playing was absolutely superb. And again, I'm going to give Meza Azul an 8 for his performance. Next up, we're going to go with Aubameyang, and I think it was a quiet performance from him, to be quite honest with you. Missed a couple of chances. He just didn't look himself. I know he hasn't been well, he's been on antibiotics, and these kind of minutes will do him good, but it wasn't the Aubameyang that we know, let's be honest. So I'm going to give him a 6 for his performance tonight. The next player was, of course, Alexandre Lacazette. Worked really hard, and again, taken off quite early, but I feel that was tactical. But yeah, work rate and everything was superb, but just something was lacking. He missed a chance in the first half. So yeah, same as Aubameyang really. I'm going to give Lacazette a 6. Substitutions, the first two that come on tactical was Mkhitaryan. And he worked hard, and he was doing what he needed to do, which was to stop the supply lines down the wings and try and create some trouble the other end. But was he really on for a long period of time, around about 25 minutes or so? I'm going to give him a 6 as well for his performance. Next one that came on at the same time of him was Alex Iwobi. And same thing, working hard, trying his tricks and flicks and everything else. And yeah, I'm going to give him the same as Mkhitaryan really, and that was a 6 as well. The other substitute was El Neni, and didn't really have a long time to go out there, so I'm not actually going to mark him for this one. Go to the manager's rating, Unai Emery. I'm going to give him an 8 for tonight because I feel that he got it spot on. Substitutions, he knew what he had to do and when to do it. He had to, split when he had to do it, and do what was coming. In the second half there was problems. They were going down the wings and they were using the channels well, so he had to make the tactical changes when it was needed. And a lot of people, when he bought off Lacazette and whatever, he was thinking, not too sure, but that's why he's the manager, because he got it absolutely right. So yeah, starting lineup was good. I feel Xhaka will probably be back now for the Watford game at least. But yeah, I'm happy with that from Unai tonight. He's just got to get it right over the next 2 games, so I'll give him an 8. So there we go. That is the player ratings from outside the Emirates. I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm just a little gutted we didn't get that 3rd or 4th goal. But listen, there's going to be a preview to the Watford game coming up this week. There's going to be a vlog after the game. Watch out for that, because it's going to be a special one for this game. There'll be a player ratings as well, and then we go off to Naples next week. So listen, until the Watford game, I'll see you a lot soon. I'm out of here, man.